In 2025, the electric vehicle industry appeared to be quite calm. Everyone held the belief that the future belonged exclusively to batteries, exclusively to electric vehicles, and that the petrol engine was gradually fading into obscurity. However, in the midst of this, BYD has executed a strategic move that has sent shockwaves through the entire automotive world. The company is introducing a new turbo boxer engine, which on the surface might appear to be a simple technological upgrade. But if the underlying concept proves to be accurate, this will represent far more than just a new engine. It has the potential to be a transformative force for electric vehicles. This development shifts the central question from whether electric or petrol is superior to whether a system can emerge that successfully integrates the advantages of both paradigms and fundamentally alters the competitive landscape. The industry is already filled with speculation. Is this engine designed to address the most significant vulnerabilities of electric vehicles? Could it offer a remedy for the most substantial hurdles related to driving range, recharging infrastructure, and overall expense, potentially undermining the current dominance of electric vehicles? And if this proves to be the case, could the existing electric vehicle framework suddenly appear obsolete? What specific technological innovations has BYD incorporated into this engine, and in what manner could this engine serve as a transformative element for the future? The information presented in this video may compel you to reconsider your perspective on the future entirely. Therefore, it is essential to remain engaged until the conclusion. Before proceeding, please subscribe to the channel to ensure you are the first to access more content of this nature. To characterize BYD solely as an electric vehicle manufacturer today captures only a fraction of its actual strategy. The reality is that BYD is not exclusively focused on electric vehicles. Its ambition is to achieve comprehensive dominance over the entire automotive market. While it is actively selling electric vehicles at a rapid pace, it is simultaneously promoting hybrid vehicles with comparable intensity. This is the reason why each new engine introduction represents more than just a mechanical component. It constitutes a deliberate strategic move. A straightforward comparison of BYD's sales figures over the recent years clearly demonstrates that the corporation is actively advancing along both technological pathways concurrently. For example, in 2023, BYD achieved sales of nearly 3 million vehicles, with approximately half being purely electric and the other half being plug-in hybrids. This volume expanded further in 2024, with total sales approaching 3.5 million vehicles. Notably, the proportion of hybrid vehicles remained on par with that of electric vehicles. This indicates that the company is not constructing a future solely reliant on batteries, but rather a framework that integrates both petrol and electric propulsion systems. This context is where the new turbo boxer engine becomes relevant. This is not a conventional petrol engine of the type that has been prevalent for decades. The traditional engine's sole function was to propel the vehicle, prioritizing greater power, increased noise, and higher fuel consumption. However, BYD's conceptual approach is redefining the engine's function. Currently, the engine's purpose extends beyond merely driving the wheels. It also provides support. It alleviates the burden on the battery, extends the vehicle's operational range, and helps to optimize the overall system costs. This encapsulates the genuine vision for a hybrid future. Presently, the primary apprehensions regarding electric vehicles revolve around the duration required for charging, the expense associated with batteries, and the feasibility of long-distance travel. Although operating an electric vehicle within urban environments is straightforward, the charging infrastructure has not achieved comprehensive robustness in every nation, every city, or every locality. Within this context, hybrid engines serve as an intermediary solution, capable of reconciling current requirements with future aspirations. BYD's turboboxer engine appears to be, an integral component of this overarching strategy. The boxer configuration actually signifies a distinct engineering approach that enhances inherent balance and, diminishes vibrational feedback. The incorporation of a turbocharger implies that even a relatively small displacement engine can generate substantial power output. thereby achieving heightened performance with reduced fuel consumption. This is the reason for the widespread inquiry. Is this engine specifically engineered to pose a challenge to electric vehicles? On the surface, perhaps the intention is not direct competition. However, indirectly, it addresses a fundamental weakness of electric vehicles: dependency. Pure electric vehicles are wholly dependent on their batteries. In contrast, hybrid systems create a balance between the battery and the internal combustion engine. This implies that even if progress in battery technology proceeds at a measured pace, vehicle performance will not be adversely affected. Furthermore, even in locations lacking widespread charging infrastructure, users will not encounter significant obstacles. BYD likely recognizes that market conditions are not uniform across the globe. The rate of electric vehicle adoption may be accelerated in major metropolitan areas of Europe or China, whereas hybrid solutions may offer greater practicality in developing nations. This explains why the company maintains a balanced sales approach between hybrids and electric vehicles on an annual basis. This balance conveys a message that extends beyond mere sales statistics. The message is that the trajectory of the future will not be determined by a single technological path, but will instead emerge from multiple pathways converging. To properly comprehend the turbo boxer engine, it is essential first to grasp the fundamental nature of a boxer engine. Typically, the engines we encounter feature cylinders arranged in either a straight line or a V-shaped configuration. However, the boxer engine adopts a different architecture. Its cylinders are positioned horizontally opposite each other, analogous to two boxers preparing to engage. As the pistons operate, they move towards and away from each other in a manner reminiscent of a boxing motion. This characteristic is the origin of its designation as a boxer engine. What are the benefits associated with this design? The primary advantage lies in its inherent balance. Reduced weight contributes directly to improved fuel economy and lower energy consumption. Furthermore, the enhanced balance provided by the boxer design can also lead to improvements in vehicle handling characteristics. This indicates that the impact extends beyond the engine itself to influence the overall driving dynamics. Additionally, the low-profile nature of the boxer engine offers another distinct advantage. It can be situated lower within the vehicle's chassis. This placement lowers the vehicle's overall center of gravity, which directly enhances stability. The vehicle maintains better control during sharp cornering maneuvers and exhibits improved road-holding capabilities. Now, with the power augmentation provided by the turbocharger, these engines facilitate a new equilibrium in the driving experience, where power and control are harmoniously integrated. In the present era, characterized by the rapid proliferation of electric vehicles, a successful hybrid system necessitates an engine that is both compact and efficient. This is because the engine's function within a hybrid powertrain is not to propel the vehicle continuously, but rather to provide supplementary assistance when required. A large, heavy engine would become a significant liability in such a system. Conversely, a smaller turbo boxer system can operate in concert with the battery pack without imposing penalties in terms of space utilization or weight addition.